Hello, beautiful mama. Welcome to day 4 of your Fitmas challenge, and you have earned today, okay? Today is mobility day, my favorite day, and soon to be yours too. Don't skip this day, by the way. I know a lot of people are like, I'm not gonna get much out of it. Like, let me tell you, mobility is life-changing. It will also transpire into your other workouts, okay? Today's giveaway is one of my favorite tools of all time, and it's really my favorite tool not to work out with, but to stretch with. Which is this awesome Pilates ring, you guys. If you don't have it, I'll link it below too. But don't forget, comment workout done so you're entered to win. I'll be giving like 3 of these away, and you'll love it. It's the best. I'll show you guys how to use it today. You don't have to have any equipment for this, but I will show you how to use it because it's super fun. All right, let's dive into it, shall we? Starting on all fours. If you're new around here, Mobility Day is also Mindset Day. So I'll be walking you through some mindset reset stuff. So if you're feeling a little exhausted from all the holidays, you guys, I got you, girl. All right, on all fours, I want you to have your knees about hip distance apart. Hands placed just underneath shoulders here. I want you to lift up out of those shoulders. Nice long neck here. I want you to take a big inhale as you arch your spine, look up, open up the chest. See how that feels. Exhale, round that spine, tuck that chin. Let it all go, okay? Inhale as we lift up. As you'll notice, you guys, I'm not the most flexible person. I'm real and raw around here. It is what it is. But even if you're not the most flexible, you still should be doing mobility. And honestly, mobility isn't always about flexibility. They're very different, actually. Inhale and exhale. We will do both. Static stretching and a little bit more of that dynamic mobility stretching. Take your time. If you find any sticky spots and you need to hold it a little bit longer, or you feel like, oh, that actually feels good, hold it, okay? You don't have to follow. This is about you, not me, okay? Now I want you to wag your tail from right to left, left to right. Inhale, exhale, move your neck as well with this one. And then I want you to take big circles. So come up and through, around and down. Inhale, exhale. This is always, you know, if you do this at the gym, an awkward one. So it's so nice that we're doing it at home. We don't care if the kids see us, right? Inhale, exhale. So we're really just getting into the hips. Our hips tend to get really tight, especially pregnant, newly postpartum mamas, and honestly well beyond. Opposite direction if you haven't switched already. Make sure you're breathing deep. I want you to think about relaxing your jaw, and I just want you to really let the to-do list go, okay? Let it go. I know you were thinking about it, right? Let that to-do list go. Come to center here, feet together, knees apart, sitting back into a deep child's pose position here, okay? If you are very pregnant, I suggest doing child's pose on a ball. I'll show you guys. Go into your child's pose. I want to show my pregnant mamas because I know I got a few of you guys. Once your belly gets super big, going into child's pose is really not fun. So doing it here is the alternative. And sometimes this just feels good even if you're not pregnant, okay? So sit back into that child's pose. I want you to think about letting that chest fall to the ground. Walk those hands out, reach them out, forehead to the ground. I want you to bring your awareness to your pelvic floor. What? I know, crazy. Bring your awareness to your pelvic floor. What are you doing? Are we holding it really tight? Are we bearing down? Are we letting it go? I want you to just relax and let it go. Breathe deep. Breathe into the rib cage expansion. Let it out. Beautiful. Slowly come back up onto all fours here. You're going to take your right hand to your ear. You are going to open up and then close. We're going to do a few of these and then we're going to go into a beautiful shoulder twist here. Inhale and exhale. Take your time. See if each time you can open up a little bit wider. Do not force anything though. We're not here to force anything. If you feel a stretch, you're good. You're doing it right and you're going to stay there. Inhale one more time. Reach that right arm up. We're going to thread it through underneath. Shoulder goes down to the ground. Right cheek goes to the ground here. Square up your hips. If it feels good for you, left hand is going to release and you can wrap it behind you. If that feels too much, then just let it go and stay where you're at. Breathe. Relax. Imagine a beautiful white light surrounding you, protecting you, letting the holiday stress roll off you. It's all going to work out, okay? It always does, right? It always works out somehow, some way. It might not be perfect, but that's the holidays. It's not supposed to be perfect. Inhale, exhale, slowly unwind out of that, going back onto all fours here, and then into that left side. So left hand to left ear, close, and then rotate open. Another thing I really like to do when we do mobility, you guys, is just pay attention to the imbalances. You're always gonna have imbalances. We're not gonna be perfect, but if we pay attention a little bit more to the imbalances, meaning does your left side feel tighter than your right? Can you move your right side deeper than your left? Whatever it may be. It's a good indicator of like, hey, maybe I should spend a little bit more time on that side. Give me a couple more here and then we'll thread the needle open wide. Inhale, exhale, one more. Reach that left arm up, thread it underneath that right armpit. If it feels good, wrap that right arm around you. Be sure to square those hips though. Inhale, exhale, let it go. Remember, I don't want you overstretching. I don't want you forcing anything. This is all about feeling really good today, okay? Inhale. Exhale, a few breaths here. Close your eyes, relax your jaw, relax your face. You guys, we hold so much tension in our face, we don't even realize it. So bring your awareness to your face muscles, I almost said muscles, your muscles, and relax your eyes, relax your cheek, relax your jaw. Feels nice, huh? We don't get to do it too often as moms. Slowly unravel from there. Back onto all fours. We're just gonna do a couple rock backs here. So I want you to rock and then push forward if that feels good for you. Getting a little bit into also the wrists here. If you have really tight wrists, if you're a mom who types a lot, texts a lot, whatever it may be, doing some wrist mobility is really, really beneficial. Inhale, exhale, a couple more, and then we're gonna press up into our first downward dog. Come to all fours, tuck your toes underneath here. Big inhale, exhale, drive those hips up. Thinking about pressing your chest back, lifting up out of your shoulders. You can have a slight bend in your knees. I actually would prefer a slight bend in your knees if that means you get a nice flat back here. Girl, I'm tight. Inhale, exhale. Feel free to pedal out your knees here so you can bend one knee, straighten the other. I feel like these pants are getting really short on me. I probably have shrunk them. That is the random thought I have for you guys today. Inhale, exhale, beautiful. Hold for one more breath here. Right leg comes up. I want you to reach it up if that feels good for you. And then we're gonna come through all the way into a low lunge. So I'm placing my hand in between my hands here, dropping that back left knee, untucking the toe position here. Bring your right hand into the inside of your foot, deep lunge. If this is too much, you can always go up and lift it here. You can also, I love to have these blocks around, you guys. I'm not the most mobile person, so I use these a lot for my flexibility. But having them here and lifted can also feel a lot nicer because sometimes this is just too deep, girl. It's just too deep. Okay, inhale, exhale, hold here. I want you to think about stretching out the inner thigh, relaxing that pelvis, and just hold, okay? Take a deep breath, take a moment. Let that to-do list go. Did it pop back in? Okay, let it go. Inhale, exhale. Take your right arm or right hand to your right knee. Do a little twist for me here. Open up that chest. Think about lifting, opening, inhale, and then exhale. Now I'm going to rock back next. So my hand is going to come back, okay? I'm gonna rock back into a little hamstring stretch. Again, if this is a lot, these blocks come in super handy. If you don't have the blocks, you can always go up and lift it here. Just don't put a ton of pressure on your knee. And we're just gonna move through this one. So you're gonna go forward and then you're gonna go back. Just at your own pace, noticing what feels tight. This one's a good one if you have a lot of like low back pain as well. It can really just help get into that low back and a nice stretch on that opposite side. Inhale and exhale. And if this feels really good, like your hamstrings are tight and you want to hold there, girl, hold there, okay? Breathe deep. Let it go. Relax the jaw. Don't force anything. Let's do one more rock back. Hold here for just a little bit longer than we did before. It's always this arm that like can't touch the ground. I don't know what my problem is. Obviously, I'm a little uneven. Okay. Inhale. Exhale, beautiful. Rock back here, okay? Hands come to center. We're gonna go into downward dog. We're gonna stay on this side, but I wanna do one more downward dog. Tuck your toe under. Inhale, exhale into this downward dog position here. Inhale, exhale, hold a couple breaths. We're gonna lift that right leg up again, okay? But this time we are gonna go into a full pigeon pose. Bringing my knee into pigeon pose. Now, okay? Get comfy here. If this is too much, it shouldn't hurt your knee. If it is hurting your knee, play around first with the angle. Another thing you can do is you can put a block underneath you, or you can put a pillow underneath you. If that is still too much and your knee is not loving it, you guys stay here and stay lifted to start. You can always do a figure 4 stretch on your back like this, okay? Figure 4, all right? Or a seated piriformis stretch. All right, so a couple options. So now if you are lifted, see if you can let go a little bit more and move down to your elbows. Sometimes you guys staying lifted is where I get the most stretch, so I'll stay there the most. Where you're feeling this in your glutes. If you're not, play around and see if you can readjust a little bit. Move your hips, it's okay to move a little bit, but just hang out here and let it go. We did a lot of glutes yesterday, so this is really, 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 really good for that, okay? Inhale and exhale. Favorite day, best day is mobility day. If I could, I would just do mobility every day. But I want some muscle tone, so we're gonna do a little bit more, okay? Inhale, exhale, sigh it out, come back to all fours for a minute. We're gonna go back into that downward dog again. Are you loving downward dog? Okay, tuck toes under. Inhale, exhale. And you guys will notice I do not have the most flexible downward dog. I wish I did. No matter how long I practice, left leg comes up. Coming through, foot goes in between hands here. Drop that back right knee, release that right foot, and then you can walk your hands to the inside. Hang out here. If you need to go lifted, whatever it may be. Hang out for a moment, breathe deep, let it go, pay attention to the pelvic floor. Left hand comes to that left knee for that big twist. Open up your heart, spread your love. Share your kindness, okay? You guys are all very kind mamas. Spread it out there. It will come back to you. Good. Slowly release. We're going to go into those rock backs next. So I want you to think about coming forward and then rocking back into that hamstring stretch. Notice how each side feels a little bit different. Inhale and exhale. Good, you've got this, mama. Come on, pants. Like, could you be a little bit longer? Rock forward. You can even lift your chest slightly if that feels good for you. Rock back, stabilize the hips, square up the hips, whatever feels good for you. Inhale, exhale, mama, doing so good. One more rock back here. Hold, hold, hold. And rock forward. Hand's gonna come to the inside of my foot here. Tucking toe under into that downward dog again. Couple breaths here, and then we'll go into that pigeon onto the other side. Big inhale. Exhale. Gosh, I'm so tight. Left leg comes up. Lift, 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 lift. Through into that pigeon pose. Relax down. Start lifted here. Okay, get this stretch first. Chest up nice and lifted. Oh. And then come down to your elbows if that feels good for you. For a lot of us, just staying up there is going to feel just fine. Okay, and if it feels just fine, then you stay there, mama. Okay? All right, inhale. Exhale, release. Notice which side feels a little bit tighter. I'm having a lot of stuff going on with my left side. So this is one of the poses that I will do pretty much every day because my left is angry at me when I do lunges or my split squats. That's another kind of 2 things to test. What feels tighter when you do lunges and split squats? It's a good one to test. And then as long as you stay consistent with your stretches and your mobility, a lot of the time it can be fixed with literally just mobility, okay? Inhale. Exhale. Oh, I could stay here for a long time. I won't make you do that, you guys, but this side needs a little extra love for me. Inhale. Exhale, beautiful. Slowly come out of that. I'm just gonna sit onto my left hip here, bring it forward, okay? Go into a butterfly position. So feet together, heels together, start up, chest lifted, back nice and flat. Inhale, exhale, and then lean forward, fold forward. For a lot of this, it's very comical, right? Because we're not gonna lean too far forward, but just do the best you can. Think about relaxing the knees down. This one, I'll see a lot of people try to force. Don't force this one, okay? We're all just gonna be here, okay? If you're more flexible, then great. I love that for you. Inhale, exhale, release. Let it all go. Imagine that beautiful pink, white light surrounding you. It is just rebounding all the negative stuff off of us, all of the chaos. Nobody's gonna come into our beautiful bubble, okay? Okay, we've got this holiday season. Inhale and exhale. Slowly come up. I'm gonna put my hands behind me here. Feet are gonna come out about hip distance, okay? I want you to think about lifting your chest up. We are going to rock side to side with our knees. It's kind of like a windshield wiper one. So really great for inner thigh rotation. This one's also very telling on what is a little bit tighter. Like this, I can get my right down easy peasy. I go this way and my left's like, who do you think you are? You need some work, left side, okay? Inhale, exhale. I'm really big on teaching you about body awareness and learning about your own body, because if the more you become aware about your own body, the better you're gonna get at knowing what cues and what adjustments your specific body needs, because everybody's body is so different, you guys. It moves differently, it's built differently. So some cues that I say might not jam with your body and you might not like them. Other cues might make sense, okay? You're in control of this journey. You're in control of your fitness journey. You're in control of your body, okay? Okay, give me a couple more here. Usually I go a little bit faster on these, but I'm like, inner thigh is toit, 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 toit. Inhale, exhale. Good, slowly relax. We're gonna go onto our backs now. If the back is too much, you can do some of this stuff standing. I'll show you guys how I use this, but onto our backs here to start. Ooh, if you have a band, you can use it as well. If not, just your hands work fine. Oh, we love a good lay down. All right, hugging that right knee to the chest here, bring it in, big hugs here, roll out that ankle, do some circles. Opposite direction if you haven't already. Excellent. Now I'm going to extend my leg up. This is why I like the circle. I'm gonna put my foot into the circle here. Like if you like this stretch or you have tight hamstrings, this is the stretch. This is it. Now, if I don't have this, just so you know, all I'm doing is right here, okay? Which is still good. You're still getting a good stretch. This, because it's on your foot, and you can do this with a band too, but this one for some reason just gets so much deeper. It gets really deep into your calf and into your ankles. So if you have tight ankles or you want to get your squat to be more mobile, this can also really, really help getting into the calves and into the ankles, okay? Inhale, exhale, just hold here. Let your body sink into the ground. Keep your hips planted. You don't want them to come up. Breathe deep, let it go. We're almost there, you guys. And you're gonna be ready for tomorrow. Slowly release that. Now, I'm gonna take my right knee, this is my favorite one too, cross my body here. I'm gonna bring it across my body. Now, I want to keep my right shoulder blade on the ground. A lot of the time people will be like, hi, I would rather you keep your right shoulder blade on the ground and have this knee not touching the ground, okay? You can look in the opposite direction of this knee here. I want you to think about twisting it out like you're a wet rag and we're just twisting all of the nastiness out of our bodies, all of the negative stuff that's flooded our mind, all the crazy world problems, right? Like we're twisting it, we're releasing it out. It's almost impossible not to take a deep breath when you guys do this one, okay? So take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale, slowly come back to center. You should be feeling nice and beautiful and great. Left knee, hug it in here. Big hug, roll out that ankle. I got some creaking, cracking, and popping. That's all good. Nothing to worry about. As long as it doesn't hurt, you're good. Inhale, exhale. We are going to extend, so use a band, or if you already have a circle, use that. Ooh, hi. I'm so tight on the left side. I've got issues. Inhale and exhale. Hold here, you guys. We're almost there. Take a deep breath. Sigh it out. Be really proud of yourself that you've made it this far. Day 3. If you've done day 3, girl, you gonna finish. You're gonna finish, okay? I'm gonna make sure of it. Inhale, exhale. Slowly release from that. Bring that left knee in. Cross the body. Let me move my mic. It's in the way. Cross the body here. Left shoulder blade. Inhale, exhale. One more twist out. Let it all go. Breath work is amazing. So that's why I like sneakily have you guys breathe a lot. Don't sneakily. I mean, I can't help it. But breathing can really help. Breathing can help. I think a lot of people... Working out is good, but don't understand why it makes you feel so good. It's because you actually are forced to breathe deep. You're forced to take big inhales and exhales is what your body needs, okay? And same with mobility. You're welcome. All right, slowly release. Come out of that. I'm going to slowly come to seated. Oh, I love you guys so much. Thank you for all the love and support. Thank you guys for being here. It means the absolute world to me. Don't forget, you guys, if you are loving this, we will continue on inside the Fit Mama app. We'll have another 30-day challenge starting in January, which is coming up, okay? And use the code FITMISS to save. I will only have that code live during the challenge only, okay? So get in there. It's worth it. I will be guiding you all year. 2025 is your year. I love you guys. Hands to heart center. Repeat after me. I am beautiful. Say it. I am beautiful. I am strong. I am resilient. I can do anything I put my mind to. All right, you guys, let me know how that went below. Comment workout done. Comment inside the Facebook group, and I will see you guys tomorrow for day 5. Bye for now.